ball game.
Good guys, welcome back. Shonen Hoops. Another trade. Alright, this time I've had a little bit more time to think about it. You see it here. De'Aaron Fox was moved to the San Antonio Spurs. San Antonio Spurs completely won this deal. You know, I'm happy for Chicago. They seem they're finally moving forward to blow it up. They moved Zach LaVine. Sacramento Kings, I mean, you paired up DeRozan and Zach LaVine because that works so well for Chicago. I'm curious to see. I absolutely believe now they start Malik Monk next to both of them. Offense definitely gonna run through Sabonis now, but let's look at the deal. So the Spurs will receive De'Aaron Fox and Jordan McLaughlin. The Kings will receive Zach LaVine, Sidney Ciesco, 3 first-rounders, and the Bulls will receive Zach Collins, Trey Jones, and Kevin Huerter. Now, and of their own 2025 first. Now, I want to start with the Spurs because I don't understand how the Spurs got away with this. You get De'Aaron Fox, the player that you wanted. You didn't trade Chris Paul. You didn't trade Devin Vassell. And you didn't trade Stephon Castle. I don't understand how the Sacramento King, how the San Antonio Spurs were able to do this, and the Sacramento Kings were okay with this. I can't believe that there's no way in my mind that I believe this is the best return that they were able to get back for De'Aaron Fox. There's no way in my mind the Sacramento Kings were okay being an NBA mediocrity. There's no way in hell that this is the best deal they could have got. The Bulls could have received back for Zach LaVine. Now I get it. I understand. The Bulls they waited about 2 years too long to move on from their guys. It happens. But Zach Collins, Trey Jones, and Kevin Huerter, you couldn't get no young talent for Zach LaVine. A team like Orlando's desperate for a scorer. They have a lot of young guys. You couldn't get a young player from any team in the NBA. I get it. You got back your first rounder, so I guess that's something I understand, but I just can't fathom that. And if you're the San Antonio Spurs, it's a round of applause that you're able to keep Castle, Vassell, Jeremy Scohan. You're able to keep all your young talent. And if you're the Sacramento Kings, I refuse to believe this was it. Maybe you tried talking to other teams across the association, and none of the teams were like, well, De'Aaron Fox is going to refuse to sign an extension with us. So I guess you were forced into that. But again, it was the same deal with the Luka Doncic trade. It's like, there's no way this is all you're able to get in return. I can't fathom it. I thought the Kings would get a much better return. I thought if you're Sacramento, you're getting ready to move from De'Aaron Fox, you would blow up the team. Monk would be next. Sabonis would be right after. You could have a good foundation for a rebuild. Instead, you're going to be NBA hell because you have Denver. You have the Lakers now with Luka Doncic for the future. The Houston Rockets, Oklahoma City. Memphis Grizzlies ain't going nowhere either. The Clippers are still alive. Now the Spurs, it's like, what do you do? If you're Sacramento, what's the point of being the 9-10 seed every year? I don't understand it. If you're the Bulls, you're finally blowing it up. I think you got a little bit more for Zach LaVine, but you got back your pick, so it's not a horrible return. I thought Zach LaVine could deserve a little bit better than going to another mediocre team in the NBA, especially now in the Western Conference. If you're the San Antonio Spurs, bravo. You got to keep all your young talent. You got the player you wanted. You got the perfect point guard next to Wembanyama. You have your number 1 and 2 option. Now it's just time to build around those two guys with shooters, defenders. You're doing a great job. You still have Devin Vassell. Jerry's going to figure it out. The best fits next to those two players. Then you move from there. But yeah, I think the Spurs definitely won this trade. The Bulls are finally heading in the right direction, and I don't like what the Sacramento Kings are doing. I don't like the direction unless you're going to quickly flip LaVine in the offseason. Now moves to... I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think down below. I don't necessarily like the deal. I thought the Kings should be blowing it up. I thought the Bulls could have gotten a better return for Zach LaVine. Because I know you're not going to get a better return for Vooch or Lonzo Ball. So I thought Zach LaVine was your most wanted asset across the league. And if you're the Spurs, absolute win. Let me know in the comment section down below. See you guys next time. Peace.